Hey YouTube, what's happening? It's Richard, founder of STRU and professional real estate investor. And today's video is what you must have to crush 2022 in the short-term rental investing space. So without further ado, let's get started. The number one thing, and I've made videos about this consistently and time again, that you must have in 2022 is an incredible thumbnail. A photo that literally will stop people from scrolling. As they're going through and they see a ton of competitors, they see yours, and the goal of that thumbnail is to get them to stop scrolling and enter into your listing. The goal of your listing is to get them to book. We do not want them to go back, reverse out, and continue to scroll. So we are now in the position where we must stop people who are interested in our space. And we must get them to book with one click and not go back because there's that much competition. The number two thing that you must have, or you're not competitive and you're leaving a lot of money on the table, and I've made videos about this too, is dynamic pricing. The days of just saying, I'm gonna surge charge on weekends, and I know 4th of July, and I know this festival, and so on and so forth, those are way past us. The environment is changing. Professional investors like myself and institutional capital is coming in. We all use, and we're happy to pay for, dynamic pricing, SaaS-based models. I personally use Price Labs. There's Beyond Pricing, there's Wheelhouse. Check them all out. There's pros and cons to each of them. Pick one that you like, but use dynamic pricing to maximize your revenue, maximize your profitability, maximize your hosting and your happiness. 3, again, broken record. I've been saying this consistently since 2017. My friends, rewind it back so you can see it here. 2017 live on the YouTube channel.
If you're in the city, you need super high speed. I mean, between fiber and cable and so on, we see speeds approaching 100 down, 150 down. If you're in a more remote place, please have at least 10 down. That should support a couple of different devices and like some streaming. But if you haven't upgraded your internet speed, it's worth the investment.
You must have blazing fast internet. Let me repeat that. You must have blazing fast internet. Now, if you've got a place in Malaysia in some crazy, beautiful location and you don't have electricity and you don't have internet, this does not apply to you. But if you don't have that and you are anywhere that has electricity and has internet, you must pay as much money as it costs to get the fastest internet possible, and you must take a screenshot and you must post it on your listing because more and more people are traveling for longer periods of time and doing remote work and remote, live, work everywhere. Like, it's all changing, and the thing that enables that lifestyle is blazing fast internet. So fix it if you don't have it, upgrade if you can, spend whatever you need, and make sure it's in your listing so you attract that digital nomad person who's traveling for an extended period of time and books with you. Number 4, you must have something unique that draws people to your location. People are no longer interested in lodging. We're not selling the 4 walls. You've probably heard me say this time and time again, although the YouTube channel is growing quickly, more quickly than it ever has. So if you've never heard me say it, you're hearing me say it now. We are not selling the lodging. We are not selling the 4 walls. We are not selling the number of bedrooms. We are not even selling the number of bathrooms. What we are selling is an experience. So what does your location, what does your lodging have that's unique, that draws a certain type of person in there? It can be art, decor, location, view, access, proximity. It doesn't matter what it is. But the days of just saying like, well, here's my house, I used to live here, now I'm putting it on Airbnb and you can come stay here, that's kind of yesteryear. It's a little passé, it's a little boring, and it's not going to be profitable. So if you have something that you can fix up, or you can adorn, or you can hire an interior designer, you can get an architect, you can put an addition, you can get a new place, find something that's unique so that you're one of one. That's what's selling now, that's what's going to work in the future and give you a very long profitable runway. So fix that. Number 5, a home office or a dedicated workspace in conjunction with that high-speed internet makes your place much more desirable than any other place where somebody has to work in the kitchen with the kids screaming and the dogs running and the chickens, doing whatever chickens do. Make sure that you have a dedicated workspace so that these people who are coming to your place for an extended period of time and must log into Zoom and must do some remote work have the ability to have peace and quiet. It is very unprofessional to have barking dogs and chickens doing whatever chickens do in the background. So eliminate that, make a study, convert a closet, take a bedroom, turn it into a workspace. If you're building a new place, all of the places that we're building at Edge Camp Sporting Club, they all have dedicated home offices and blazing fast internet, and that's going to enable us to outcompete the competition. Have people stay with us for longer periods of time and pay a premium to stay with us. Do the same. 6, this is really important, and I've been teaching this forever as well. You really have to get better and a stronger understanding of who your tribe is. Who are you trying to attract? Why are they coming to your place? What are they going to do there? What do they like? What do they dislike? Everything about them. Demographics, what kind of car, how much education, what do they do for fun, what kind of food do they like, recommendations in and around the area. It's no longer, here's my lodging, you can come stay if you can afford it, and we welcome everybody. Of course we welcome everybody. But where we're going to have the most success, the people that are going to pay the most are going to be the people that are liking what it is that you're offering and what it is that you're selling and what it is that you're enabling. They will pay a premium for that stay, for that lodging, and for that experience specifically. So drill down. And here's a hint. More often than not, that person that you're trying to attract looks just like you. So for me, the people that we tend to attract tend to be affluent, tend to love traveling, tend to love sports, tend to love extreme sports, tend to travel for like the best break, the most powder. We'll pay a premium for that. And so what we're doing at Edge Camp Sporting Club, whether it be in Jackson Hole or the Outer Banks or in Nosara, Costa Rica, is we're providing the best break in Nosara for surfers, the best yoga, the best powder, the best climbing, the best mountain biking, the best fishing here in Jackson Hole. And in Edge Camp Sporting Club in the Outer Banks, the best kiteboarding, the best fishing, the best surfing. So the tribe that we're trying to attract will generally look exactly like you. So drill down on what do you like, what do you dislike, and really go overboard and make it like perfect for yourself and your photo, your copy, your description, and so on. Highlight all of that. Tell people who it is that you're looking for. So for instance, using a different demographic, this is not particular to me, but when my kids were younger and we traveled with kids, chances are when I was a host back then, I was trying to attract other young family with young kids. And I would highlight the number of strollers and the number of playpens and how all the electric outlets have, protection so that their kid's not going to get electrocuted and so on and so forth. In my current listings, I don't do that. I'm not trying to attract that tribe. In fact, I'm trying to repel that tribe. Marketing does 2 things. 1, it attracts the right people, and 2, equally important, it turns off the wrong people. And by doing that, you leave your calendar open to attract the right people who are going to love what it is that you're doing, give you 5-star reviews, rave about you, tell their friends, book again, and that's how you run a successful business in 2022 and beyond. So those are the top 6 things that you need to have dialed in, buttoned up, be extraordinarily good, and you have to do each one of those 6 things better than your competitor. The good news is you're watching this YouTube channel, you're educating yourself, you're becoming adept at all of this. We're still at the place, I only have 62,000 YouTube subscribers. There's millions of hosts out there. So just by watching this and putting these same practices into your business, you are ahead of the curve, and you will remain ahead of the curve as long as you continue to grow and adapt and do new things, test, trial, error, learn, etc. So really super excited for 2022 and beyond. Hope you are too. If you have any questions, please comment below. Which are the top of your 6 items that I listed do you think is most important, and what else have I missed, right? I want to learn from you. So please comment below. What are your top items that we should all be thinking about in 2022 and beyond? And as always, friends, like the video, subscribe to the channel. The best is yet to come. Let's go.